The latest information on Tesla vs BYD. December 16, 2022, Friday. 1. On December 14, 2022, the high-level Chinese government proposed a strategy to expand domestic demand, and the Strategic Planning Outline for Expanding Domestic Demand, 2022 to 2035, was released. In terms of the automobile industry, promote the transformation of automobile consumption from purchase management to use management, and encourage purchase restriction areas to explore alternative purchase restriction measures such as differentiated traffic management. Promote cross-provincial registration of second-hand car transactions to facilitate second-hand car transactions. Strengthen the construction of parking lots, charging piles, power stations, hydrogen refueling stations, and other supporting facilities. At the same time, actively develop the green and low-carbon consumption market. Vigorously promote new energy vehicles and new energy and clean energy ships. Boosted by the news, auto-related concept stocks rose on a large scale today. In the past 30 years, the Chinese government has put forward 3 strategies to expand domestic demand, and each time it has created a big round of A-share market. 1. In February 1998, high-level officials put forward the strategy of expanding domestic demand for the first time. Since then, the broader market has risen for 3 consecutive months, up 17%. 2. In November 2008, the top management proposed the strategy of expanding domestic demand for the second time. The famous 4 trillion yuan economic plan was put forward at that time, and the market has risen for 9 consecutive months since then, with a surge of 105%. 3. In July 2014, the top management proposed the strategy of expanding domestic demand for the 3rd time, creating a big bull market in the market for 2 years. 2. Recently, the China Association of Automobile Manufacturers disclosed data showing that new energy vehicles continued to maintain rapid growth in November, and the monthly production and sales hit a new high. Specifically, in November, the production and sales of new energy vehicles completed 768,000 and 786,000 units respectively, a year-on-year increase of 65.6% and 72.3% respectively, and the market share reached 33.8%. At present, with the gradual optimization of epidemic prevention policies, the offline consumer market is ushering in recovery, and the consumer market of automobiles, one of the important means of travel, continues to improve. 3. In November, my country's auto exports reached 370,000 units, a year-on-year increase of 70.51%, a record high. 4. In 2022, as of now, 1.3 million foreign trade vehicles have been exported, and the proportion of exported vehicles has increased by nearly 60% compared with previous years. Among them, new energy vehicles accounted for about 40% of the total export volume. 5. On December 13, there was news in the market that BYD is expected to be launched in the second quarter of 2023, priced at 60,000 to 80,000 yuan, of which the target price of the sodium-ion battery model is 60,000 yuan, and the lithium battery model is 80,000 yuan. If the progress is not satisfactory, it will consider listing in the 3rd quarter of 2023. 6. BYD's position in the energy storage industry. According to the White Paper on Energy Storage Industry Research 2022 released by NISA, in 2021, BYD's global shipments of energy storage batteries will rank 3rd among Chinese companies, second only to CATL and Punhui Energy. 7. Whose customers did Tesla steal in the United States? According to the survey results of S&P Global Mobile from October 2021 to September 2022, the total number of consumers who have transferred from other OEMs to Tesla is more than 191,000. Among them, 15.3% of Toyota users chose Tesla when buying/changing cars. 13.3% of Honda users switched from Honda to Tesla when buying/changing cars. The total number of Toyota and Honda users who choose Tesla has exceeded a quarter, reaching 28.6%. In the past, everyone thought that Tesla took away BBA users, but in fact, customers from BMW and Mercedes-Benz accounted for only 12.9%. 8. After 3 consecutive years of sales cut in half, Volkswagen Škoda is finally unable to hold on, and may withdraw from the Chinese market next year. This is already the 7th joint venture car company that has withdrawn from China. Joint venture brands are really becoming more and more difficult in China. 9. On the afternoon of December 15, local time in the United States, Tesla's official Twitter account announced that its Superfactory Giga Texas in Austin, Texas, USA broke through the production capacity ramp-up target of 3,000 Model Y vehicles per week. 10. According to news on December 15, as an environmental pioneer in the United States, California will spend $2.9 billion on a clean transportation investment plan, including building its network of electric vehicle charging piles and hydrogen refueling stations, to accelerate the phase-out of cars and trucks that use fossil fuels. Buffett quotes: "If I could only own one car in my life, I would read the owner's manual 5 times and store it in the garage. As long as there is a scratch, I will fix it immediately because I don't want it to rust and break. I will treat it like a treasure. After all, this is something that will last a lifetime." Dr. Zhang explained. Investment is a system which includes not only investment tactics, but also investment philosophy and investment strategy. Many people study Buffett's investment and only focus on some financial aspects, which is far from enough. Buffett's investment philosophy is an extension of his optimistic and cautious life philosophy. I personally think that his autobiography, Snowball, is worth reading at least 3 times. Thank you for reading, supporting, and subscribing so that we can continue to make better programs.